Good evening everybody and welcome to the stream. Tonight we're here for round 4 of Gr4 season 14. Tonight we're at Brands Hatch. We have Matty Cake in his Scooby, Lookman building some sandcastles, Kingsway in his pug in a livery that Crazy very quickly put together for him. Nick in his NSX, Mew in his Sirocco, Greasy in the Bugatti, Paulie in the NSX, Screechy in the Lancer, Craden in his McLaren, Smithy in his Ferrari, Hat in the McGann, Biggest in the Pug, Lookman now in the McGann. And we have got Kebab, who's subbing in for Gad, who's not feeling the greatest. Tonight's racing, as I say, is at Brands Hatch. Marmite car for tonight is the GRB Genesis, was it? Can't remember. Yep, Genesis GRB rally car. Should be interesting to see what Nick. Evening, Hansa! How the devil are you, buddy? Change over to. Change. Structuring in 5. Evening, Andrew. You sticking around for the Marmite race tonight? Hopefully it's a car that you got. GRB Rally Car Genesis. Interesting to see how the pug will do around here. We've got Biggest, Crazy. Nobody's going to get past him tonight. Screech and Craden swapping recipes, I think. Or farming tips. It's probably farming tips, I would imagine. And there's Foxy number 2 into the lobby. Don't know whether Foxy the first is gone AWOL. Evening Mew. How are you, buddy? Tired? Excited? Sleepy? Aching? The list could go on. Do you know where you am, Hamza? Good for you. I've got a good idea where I am. Yep, nobody knows where Foxy is. The myth, the legend. I don't know, Wrighton. you get Rocket Man or Old Machine, do a livery for you, and you never bleeding use it. Typical. Give it. As long as he's not on fire. Ooh. What's Lockman done? Ready up for stock. Check. Oh no. That would have been embarrassing. Never changed it over to stock check. See, worrying about Foxy. What we have Timmy here for tonight. Although I've got to be calm on the Timmys. Wifey's sleeping. And I don't think she'll take to me screaming Timmy all night long. I'll have to go Timmy, Timmy. Yep, no Hatter, no Foxy. Still got a bit of Mew. Moo moo. Let's get this stock check race on the go. One lap, no holds barred. Punt the fuckers into the next world. There we go, 14 cars on track. No TTs on there. Oh, having a trip back to the family. Oh, is it Hamza? Oh, Screech is getting mullered there. Hat's gonna clear line. Lockman there in second. Smitzy in third. Tamar gets killed. Couldn't resist it. In fact, a lot of them got killed. Lockman now in the lead. Hat there in second. Welcome Vit. Hat's managed to get out clean. Smitzy, biggest burst, lead him out. Nick's getting picked on. Screech got sent over to the nether realm. Tamay, Matty Cake, sharing paint. Matty Cake uses Timmy to get round the corner. Kingsway's taking a long way. Lockman and Hat flying away from it, Smithy. Putting a bit of handbrake into it there. Smithy gets Muller there, biggest passes up in third. Matty Cakes using right to get round that corner to great effect. And there's Luckman leading us round. Clark corner, isn't it? And up to the line. There's Luckman with the win. Hat in second, Matty Cake in third, biggest in fourth, right in fifth, Kebab in sixth. Smithy in 7th, Nick in 8th, Kingsway in 9th, Paulie in 10th, Mew in 11th. Crazy Craydon, don't know what they're having a bit of a tango. So Screech was there in 12th, Craydon in 13th, and Creasy there in 14th. Yes, perfect timing. So Luckman there with the victory. Surprisingly got the fastest lap on a 1 lap race. So if we have a quick look at the results, the Luckman with the win, Hat in second, Matty Cake third, biggest 4, Wrighton in 5th, Kebab in 6th, Smithy in 7th, Nick in 8th, Kingsway in 9th, Paulie in 10th, Mew in 11th, Screech in 12th, Craydon in 13th, Creasy there in 14th. I'll just swap it back over now for the Gr4. $18 laps. He does. It's like last week, this is where he bows out. Yeah, I saw you put nah. You're just having a break from racing. Don't blame you, mate. It's good to have a rest every once in a while. Ooh, Screechy qualifying hard. And Craydon. Right on the mediums. Tim is going to be doing the patented Mew technique. Oh. You did, Budge. There's Nick back. I was quite worried Nick just left out. Oh, right. Fair enough. Or as Mr. C would put it, fairy dust. Dead man's fingers hemp-rum, eh? Sounds fancy. Just wait for Nick to get in. Is that enough of it? Is that the reason? Hansa? Budge comes along and I forget to use. We are. He's back in the lobby though. who will get out of the pits first. And okay, fair enough, Hamza. Fair enough. We'll leave it right there. So Hatton first, Matcake third, Smiths, Luckman fourth out, Creasy in fifth. Of course, Budge, of course. Kingsway barging his way past Nick. Right there, 9th. Crane out nice and early. Biggest there in 11th. Crane get a bit of dirt on his tyre for that extra grip. Tamay in 12th. Paulie there in 13th. He's that much of a tryhard, he knows he doesn't even need to qualify. Into Dingley-Dale. Through Sheen. Is that Sterling? Oh, I can't remember. It was Sterling's way. Get me. So her you qualifying last is a sure gone money earner. So right and Tammy, I've gone in the pits. Yeah, I think that's what Tamay is going to be doing as well. Screechy snuck his way up to 5th. Right in there, doing a bit of grass cutting. Pays the bills and pays the bills. You did, yes. I bet he wasn't pleased about that. Let's go down here. Crazy trying to force his way, and there's Hat across the line with a 128. Kate now coming up to the line. Must be a 128 as well. Oh, 129. Smitchy with the 134. Nick across the line with a 130. Screech up to the line with a 131. Oh, 132. Creasy there with a 130. Biggest Bass with a 133. Kingsway with a 128.817, good enough for third. Paulie with a 131. Dropped into the pits. Matty Cakes carried on ran. Yeah, as if you'd qualified Mew. So at the moment we got Hat and pole, Matty Cake in second. But Matty Cake managed to improve. 1.4 seconds, that's a lot to pick up. Kingsway's dropped into the pits, he's in third at the moment. So look, is there 129, 192, so he's got closer. through across the 142. Cruiser with a 130. Biggest bass with a 130. Right one with a 130. So if you look, so Hat on pole, Matty Cake in second, Kingsway in third, Wrighton in fourth, and Tammy snuck in with a 128.786. Hiya, Gad. I hope you're feeling better soon, mate. So here we go. We have Hat on pole. In the McGann. Matty Cake in the Scooby. Tammy subbing for Gad in the Scooby. Kingsway in the Pug. In fact, Kingsway still on a lap. Oh no, he's on an out lap. Right there in fifth. Creasy in sixth. Biggest in seventh. Nick in eighth. Paulie in ninth. Screechy in 10th, Andrew in 11th, Craden in 12th, Mew in 14th. So here we go, 18 laps. I'm not even going to try and tax my memory. Memory? What's memory? Tyre is times 4, fuel is times 5, 80% starting fuel. I imagine Tammy, Matty Cake should have an absolute fly over the start against the McGann. And away they go. What will they do before they get to Paddock Hill? No, Hat's held on to it. Little bit of door bumping. Don't tell Craden that. So we got Hat on the medium, Matty Cake medium, Tammy on the hard, Kingsway medium, Wrighton medium, Creasy softs. Creasy's already up into 5th place. Screechy on the hards, Nick on the hards, Paulie. Oh, and there's your first off. Can we see what caused it? Oh. The grass. Have I? Didn't even notice it. Not much separating the top 5. 2 seconds. So on to lap 2. Hat's still leading it out. Matty Cake in 2nd. Tammy in 3rd. Coming under pressure of Kingsway, but Kingsway took a bit of sand. It's allowed Creasy through. Scroochy there in 6th place. Poor Nick and Wrighton got absolutely biggest there in 10th, switched in 11th. Going there in 12th. Hawthorne. Hat putting fastest laps in. Maticate there in second place. Timmy in third. Timmy now coming under pressure from that huge tank. That's very sad. And there they are in procession. Absolutely pulling away now. Tonight the pit opens on lap 3, closes on lap 15. Maticate takes a bit of dirt. Creasy having a look up the inside of Timmy, and he has got it. Timmy's just got the pulls there into Graham Hill. Creasy is all over the back of him. Nick's managed to get back in front of Screechy. Biggest has managed to get past Paulie. So Nick's here bringing this procession along. Kingsway's dropping away back from the front battle. Screechy's all over the back of Nick there, looking like he's trying to get round past him. Down to Dingley Dell. There's a little look in Sheen. Right, and still ready to through Sterling and on to Clearways. So Nick having to be defensive is allowing all the cars to build up behind him. Nick straight into the pats on lap 3. Biggest having a look on the inside of Wrighton. He looks like he's got him. Nice move there by Biggest. Screechy hits a bit of grass and allows Biggest to come through. Just Wrighton following him. Screechy's managed to try and shut the door, and has done as they drop down the hill to clock Graham Hill. All this action's allowed Paulie to get close back up on these. Right, and crawling all over the back of Screechy's car through Surtees. So they drop down under the bridge. So there's a few corners I don't actually know the names of. Right, and as looks they drop down Dingley Dell. On to Sheen. So Wrighton's on the medium, Screechy on the hard tyres. Through Sterling, on to Clearways. Through Paddock Hill. If we just have a look, Hat's just tearing away from it. Maticate's got his hands full with Timmy and Creasy behind him. Kingsway's dropping back. Biggest up into 6th place, having a cracking time. And as always, nothing separating Screech and Wrighton. These two, Screech is actually putting the pedal down, so he's Biggest in front of him. Paul is just dropping back. So we have a look, we got Paulie there in 9th. Mew in 10th, with Nick after his pit stop climbing all over the back of him. Craden not far behind 13th, 12th. Smithy there in 13th. Hat just flying away, so into the pits. Crazy set his targets onto. This is battle for 6. I bet it is, to be fair. I kept pointing forward, but they wouldn't have it. No one would have it. Nothing separating Screech and Right in here. I can only assume that. But you're saying our multi-class crew wasn't? I was a terror in my Gr2 car, the Gr3s. In fact, it got to the point where I dictated the Gr3's pit strategy. Yeah, less than a month now, supposedly to the new game. Still absolutely nothing separating these two. Yeah, yes, Vit. I'm assuming Vit's got over the nightmares now. Multi-class was fun. But when you're only getting 5 people in signing up. So here we are on lap 7 of 18. Screech and Foxy 2. Through Sheen. Oh, Smiths is left. It's pretty new to the game, so it's understandable. Brands Hatch is very unforgiving. So they're screeching into the pits. So on lap 8. I always remember them photos you all random took with me lurking in the background. Was that me or was that Foxy when he turned up and in the right car? So whatever mistake Maticate made. I was one back then, Budge. And a facetious one at that. Although she did call Screech fun last night. Back and forth. Maticate's got the inside. Greasy tries to go in the cut grass technique. Hat just flying along. Matikate's gonna have to come Kingsway now. And in fact, biggest battle of the pugs. Biggest is looking, he's got the move on Kingsway. And he has. Biggest has got his way in front of Kingsway. The biggest now up into 4th place. Go on, biggest. And as they come to Sterling. Where is the almighty Mew? Bloody hell! Is he 9th? Fucking try hard! That's not the way you get round that corner, that's the way I go round that corner. I don't go around that one. So we have a look, we've got Hat leading it out in 1st, Kingsway in 2nd, Tebay in 3rd, Wrighton in 4th. Creasy coming out the pits. Is he going to be able to hold on to 5th? No, Nick's got the speed. Just drag race up to Druids. Creasy's got the inside. And he's trying to keep Nick away and allow Matty Cake to come through back into 5th place. But Nick's going, no, this is my spot. Matty Cake's on the outside. S14s. Matty Cake's managed to get his nose in front. Nick there in 7th. And after his pit stop, biggest there in 8th. Screech in 9th. Paulie there in 10th. You in 11th. Crowden in 12th. And there's Hat into the pits. Kingsway now into the pits as well. So Hat's come out from his pit stop in 1st place. He's got his racing number, I'll let him off. I'll have quite word. So here we go, Hat leading it out. Tama in 2nd. Wrighton's still going in 3rd, but he's going to have to pit. Matty Cake in 4th. Nick in 5th. Creasy in 6th, Biggest there in 7th. Screech and Kingsway side by side. As they head towards the dip down to Dingley-Dale. Mighty Mew in 11th. Hat leading it out. Tama in 2nd. Matty Cake in 3rd. Nick and Creasy side by side, but Creasy just breezes past him. Using the curb to slingshot himself around that corner. Nick having a look on the inside. He's late on the brakes, that's allowed Nick to get back alongside him. Bugatti's just got the power to just keep his nose in front. Of course you can. What with his lack of racing number above. There you go. Doesn't look like he's drifting. Nope, no drifting there. He's being a good boy. Still cut there. He's being a good boy. So Hat's leading it out. Tema in second. Matty Cake and Lonely in third. Creasy and Nick still having this battle. Screech has done. Seems to have outdone Kingsway. He's got himself. Biggest there in 8th place. Paulie in 9th in front of Wrighton. Who's in 10th. Mew in 11th. Crane in 12th. He's really earning the money cutting that grass. Let's see what he does in Clark. Ah. See what happens in Paddock. He's been a good boy. Tim Hay just cruising along in second, Matt Cake in third. Creasy and Nick still battling away. Kingsway's getting his eye back in on Screech. Screech catches a little bit of dirt. Now he's all over the back of him. Down Paddock Hill. Oh, and Kingsway's losing it. I think that'll be a drink for you there, Budge. If you haven't already been having them. Screech. And now Kingsway's coming under pressure for biggest. Wrighton's managed to get his nose in front of Paulie. Creases. Still nothing separating Creasy and Nick. So we're looking at lap 14. Hat in first. About to start lap 15. Still no drifting. Bit of sanding. It's probably because it's getting blue flags. Oh, there was a. That was nearly one there, Hamza. So Hat leading it out. Timmy in second. Matty Cake in third. Creasy in fourth. Just managed to see off Nick. Screechy there in 6th. Kingsway's got his way in front of Biggest back in 7th. Biggest there in 8th. Wrighton in 9th. Paulie in 10th. Mew in 11th. Crane in 12th. I believe Nick's going to have to do another pit stop. Lucky he's on lap 15. That's going to screw next race up. Screechy with that resurgent. Kingsway now back on his back wheel. Obviously dropped something in his Screechy's prison pocket and he wants it back. Down to Dingley-Dell. Up to Sheen. Into Sterling. On to Clearways. To Clark. Kingsway having a look on the inside. Comes across the line, start lap 16. And yep, Nick was into the pits. Down the hill they go. Up Pilgrim's Rise. To Druids. Kingsway looked a little bit deep. To Graham Hill. Biggest, and now right, swarming all over the back of Biggest. Through Surtees. To Pilgrim's Drop. Hawthorne. Down the hill to Dingley-Dell. Up to Sheen. Into Sterling's. Kingsway goes a bit wide. They're going to allow Screech to close up. It does into Clark. Ready to start the penultimate lap. So Clyde now been lapped by Tommy. Still no drifting. Surtees. Ryan's got his nose in front of Biggie's bus. Pilgrim's Drop. Thorthorns. Kingsway very wide. Drop down Dingle-Dell. Just little errors. Through Sheen. Sterling's. Into Clearways. Screech is very close and right. He's trying to close up. Into Clark. To start the final lap. Paddock. Screech catches the grass. Kingsway goes deep through Druids to Graham on curve. I think we could. Screech has got himself alongside Kingsway. See what happened there. Side by side they go down. So Hat with the win. Kingsway's managed to get his nose back in front. It's almost like he seemed to have a loss of power. Down the hill they go to Dingledale, up to Sheen. To Sterling. So I get right in there. Comes flying past. So we've got Hat of the Win, Taylor in second, Matty Cake in third, Creasy in fourth. Can Kingsway? Kingsway holds on to fifth, Wrighton in sixth, Screechy in seventh, Biggest in eighth, Paulie in ninth, Nick coming across the line in 10th, Mew in 11th, Crane in 12th. And Hat with the fastest lap. Quick look at the results. Hat with the win, Timmy in second, Matty Cake third, Kieran in fourth, Kingsway in fifth, Wright in sixth, Screechy in seventh, Biggest in eighth, Paulie in ninth, Nick in 10th, Mew in 11th, Crane in 12th, I'll give him 13th. Save a replay. Mew's retiring for the evening. There was some good racing there. Okay, no problem. Is that what happened to Nick as well? I thought Luckman was still in the lobby. I always save it. That's never the problem. Who was that? Mew? Was that Smithy? I think that's the grid setup. Mr. C's done a... Yeah, he wasn't having the best of race, but we all know Brands is an unforgiving. Oh, and there's Mr. C off track. You can see he's driven this car a lot. Drove it more than Nick. Paul's got 27 miles on his. Timmy has 0. Ah, fair enough, yeah. Obviously, sporting a foxy livery there. Biggest done 3 miles in his. Right, it's done 7. Not much, 7. Nice. Fucking try hard, but nice. I think you had a typo there. You added a 0 in there where it shouldn't have been 1. I think you put a 0 instead of an S. I think that's what the problem is. I can't argue, can't fault that logic. You have a great weekend as well, Hamza. Enjoy it, mate. Thanks for dropping by, mate. It's always a pleasure to have you in the chat with me. So here we go. Marmite race time. 8 laps. Reverse grid. Tyres times 6. Fuel times 5. Think you'd think I'd know after 14 seasons? Oh, and I was right. Luckman's having a race as well. And away we go. How long until Mr. C starts drifting? First corner. So Nick's already powered his way into second, into first. Paulie there in his Kit Kat. Down to Graham Hill. On the first lap. Someone's already picked up a penalty. Biggest there in third, Paulie in fifth. Kingsway with that penalty. Cruisy in sixth. Wright in seventh. Matty Cake in eighth. Screech has been absolutely bullied back into 10th as Tamay comes flying past, and then we have Ha and Luckman. Crowd still holding on to second place, biggest in and we have this gaggle of cars through Stirling. So you've got Crazy, Kingsway, Brighton, and Tamay getting involved in it now. And they're all starting to pile up behind Paulie. Yeah, I guessed he was. So Tamay from 10th on grid, already up into 6th. Paulie. Drop down to 4th. Oh, Crowd. Oh, Crowd got a little nudge off Creasy there. So you got Nick leading it out, biggest in second, Creasy there in third, Tamay in fourth, Paulie in fifth, Matty Cake in sixth, Screechy already up to 7th. Kingsway with another penalty in 8th, Hat there in 9th, Crowden in 10th, Luckman in 11th, Wrighton all the way back in 12th. Can we see what happened to Wrighton? No. Creasy and Timmy starting to pull away a bit. Paulie there, Screech in 6th. Kingsway, Matty Cake in 7th. Kingsway carrying that penalty rather too long. He needs to get rid of it. No way he should be burning that. It's the Marmite, mate. You don't have to bother with liveries. Screechy having a look on the outside. They come through. Matty K gives Paulie a little push. Kingsway. There will be words spoken. God, his lack of penalty swerving. Timmy's got his way past Creasy. Nick just going for it. Paulie's still keeping Screechy on. Paulie goes a little wide as they drop down to Dingledale. Screechy's looking on the inside as they come up to Sheen. Take a bit of evasive action through Stirling, and they're all just bullying their way past Paulie. Paulie has some cracking liveries in the Marmite. Makes me hungry looking at his car. We start lap 4. Nick leading it out. Biggest in second. But we Tamay now come flying past as soon as possible. already with the fastest lap. Greasy there in 4th, Screechy in 5th, Matty Cake in 6th, Hat in 7th, Luckman in 8th, Kingsway in 9th, thankfully without penalty now, Paulie in 10th, Wright in 11th, Craden taking the scenic route in 12th. Find that now, Mew. Find that, Mew. God damn it, find it as quickly as you can. Biggest still going along nicely in 3rd. Possibly one of the few races with numbers. He's there in 4. Screechy in 5th. Hat in 6th. Hat now pulling the metal down. Hat swarming all over the back of Screechy's car. Screech definitely doing some fuel saving. Hat a little too deep in paddock hills. Screech comes straight flying back. Matty Cake looking to try and make the most of it. Hat has to go the long way. Screech goes nice and short. Let's see what Mr. C does into Druids. Build the speed up for Graham Hill. No. Maybe he's saving it for Surtees. Here we go. Nicely done. Watching. Don't know what happened. Something seriously must have happened to Paul, to Nick, to drop down so much. Creasy there's got his way past biggest. And now Matty Cake swarming all over Screech. Lap 6 of 8. Through Druids. So we just have Timmy leading it out by a garden mile. Nick in 2nd, Creasy in 3rd, Biggest in 4th, Hat in 5th, Screechy in 6th, Matty Cake in 7th, Luckman in 8th, Paulie in 9th, Kingsway in 10th, Wright in there in 11th, Craden there in 12th. Top 4 game. Hat is putting on a little bit of a charge and he's closing up. Screech now is going to fend off Matty Cake. Keep that 6th position. Just 2 laps to go. Is this the point where Screechy opens the taps up? Biggest into the pits. He's going to have robbed his race. That is definitely closing in on Creasy. Screech and Matty Cake with Luckman looming behind them. Down the hill they go to Graham Hill. Matty Cake a much better line there. Screech goes deep through Surtees. Matty Cake now is having to be careful. because he's got Luckman. Luckman comes flying past. So Luckman there up into 6th place. Hat now he's closing in on 3rd. Something must have gone on between Luckman. Luckman had him. Cake at the inside, side by side. Matt and Luckman, well held by Luckman to be fair. So if you look on the final lap, we have Timmy, Nick there in 2nd, Creasy in 3rd, Hat in 4th, Screechy in 5th. Can Hat make anything happen on this final lap? If we look at fuel, going to Graham Hill. Has certainly got some speed. To the 30s. Fully in that sub zone. Just not close enough. And they drop down Pilgrim's Drop. Crazy, a little bit ragged. Even more ragged. Drop down to Dingledale. Up to Sheen. Into Stirling. He's really pounding now. Really searching through that prison pocket. Teme with a win. This is battle for 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Oh, Nick's forced Hat in 2nd. Nick without fuel in 3rd. Creasy without roll in 4th. Screech across the line in 5th. Luckman in 6th. Matty Cake in 7th without fuel. So Paulie gets 7th. Matty Cake in 8th. Biggest in 9th without fuel. Kingsway also without fuel. Wrighton's pushing him along. So Kingsway in 10th, Wrighton in 11th. And here's Craden up to the line in 12th. So there we have it, Timmy with the win. So Timmy in 1st, Hat in 2nd, Nick in 3rd, Creasy in 4th, Screech in 5th, Luckman in 6th, Paulie in 7th, Matty Cake in 8th, Biggest in 9th, Kingsway in 10th, Wrighton in 11th, Craden in 12th. Should I have time for that replay? You have a great weekend as well. So thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great weekend. Hit like if you could please, be much appreciated. See you all soon. Bye bye.